It's McCann Law Firm at 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-6019. The McCann Law Firm. The McCann Law Firm has this executive order carrying sanctions that they carry with the signature confirmation by the 45th President of the United States of America, the 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, the former 45th President of the United States, relaying switches and confirmation verification, bringing Air Force One down, bringing Marine One down, and then bringing confirmation to a communication barrier of the endorsements and also the service and policy regulation, fully effective presidential primary election, and also the Senate office, and also the Senate confirmation for the parties of both parties, Democrat and Republican parties, for the president primary election, and nominees, and also the appointees, and also the integrated services of being the president of the United States. Donald Trump has went further step as going to see the natural disaster versus the water and also the fire hazards in California state, and also the water versus the flooding versus the flooding, and also services of the fire in California state, and all the services, how the housing development service brought to their attention. Ace Hardware and Othello, Washington's all over it. They have water lines, access lines, and also water heaters, all these services that be implied for 2x4s, footings, and also the service of applying a executive order by the President of the United States of America, the former work first choice called Pro Build in Othello, Washington, for the broken window in here, and also the window brought to ascension of the 45th President of the United States becoming into 47th President. So expansion of the window, the Microsoft component, the business license that they come in service and policy regulation, the service and bring the administration office, and also bring the video confirmation here at McCann Law Firm at 509-765-4451. John Lee McKinnon, Carla McKinnon, Virginia McKinnon, and that service policy of purchases and business license are renewed at McCann Law Firm at 509-765-4451, fax 509-765-6019. The presidential primary election carrying that executive order and the opportunity in their service of expanding their service and going further beyond of the magnitude of Iran and Russia going to war upon thousands of people, soldiers being killed, mostly policy regulation of men, and the Iranian and the Russian soldiers, the Russians and Iranians, military staff, and also soldiers being killed, and also the air campaign, the national campaign of the bombing from Russia to Ukraine, and then Ukraine to Russia, soldiers dying, and the policy regulation of bringing the standby of a war, a unbelievable war that's they revealed of locations and services, and also gigantic buildings and also residentials that have been eradicated and used as a war campaign that's been brought to a nuclear war holocaust, and bringing much of the service administration office of the war campaign that Joe Biden, President of 45th President of the United States of America, Mr. Waltz and Clement Harris, upon their service, has been revealed to millions upon millions of viewers, and also the service of the United States of America soldiers, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard, bringing the natural disaster, and also the National Army Guard in Moses Lake, Washington, their service of them being imported, exported from Moses Lake, Washington, revealing the natural testimony of the service of the war campaign, bringing much of the administration office to its successors. People are viewing this live. McKenna Law Firm at 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-6019. We got what it looks like before and after. Bringing testimony of United States policy regulation of how contributive a service of transporting using a vehicle. And that policy regulation is service in the McKenna Law Firm at 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-6019. A caravan, a van that's used in its way to transport and bring the administration office to its successors. A van that's carried all this material and services and all these Grand County Courthouse documents from a van into a McKenna Law Firm. See, these documents and services are used at a law firm, at a business license. So this business license we have, McKenna Law Firm, John Luke McKinnon, Carla McKinnon, Virginia McKinnon, 509-765-4451. This document we have of a business license, Washington State business license renewed, and transport all the material and policy regulation of Benton County Justice Department, and also the McKenna Law Firm, and the Washington Farm Bill, and the 715INC business card used as Andy Miller's business card, and McKenna Law Firm business card, and the Washington Farm Bill. We have the Washington State license, McKenna Law Firm by John Luke McKinnon and Carla McKinnon. And Virginia McKinnon. You know, Carla and John Luke McKinnon at Washington Bar Station 704 Olive Mills, Lake Washington, carried this affidavit. It says John Luke McKinnon, Carla McKinnon, and also the Washington State Bar Association 13294. Carla, John Luke McKinnon, Marcus J. Glasper, which is Teresa Bringston, Department of Licensing, Governor Inslee, and also Governor Inslee and Mr. Governor Jay Inslee, Washington State Governor, and also the Secretary of State Kim Wayman and Steve Hobbs of 801 SOS Wild Gov Corps. And the policy regulation authorizing that service in the Washington Farm Bill, and the policy regulation of FedEx confirmation signature verification. We did this at the Grand County Courthouse on video URL. We did it on video URL to bring those viewers to a testimony, a billing manifest of the birth certificate of birth by Felix Barela, born at 10:41 a.m. Now 10:41 a.m. carries the executive order, policy regulation, born October 21st, 1972, 10:41 a.m. at Richland Cadillac Hospital. It's called Nebraska State, 30 years, and Texas, 32 years. One umbrella, and 30 years Nebraska. That's Roberta Hernandez, Nebraska, 30 years, and Texas, 32 years, one umbrella. You know, the service of this policy regulation of this birth certificate, and that birth certificate issued out here at Richland, Cadillac, issued at the Grand County Courthouse, also here at John Luke McKinnon's Carla Kind of, there's a password watching bar service shooting submitted to. So we got the docket here. So I have this docket. We're at the Grant County Courthouse with a docket, and we take this Grant County Courthouse docket to a law firm. This month's policy regulations of a law firm. And then 509-765-4451, the phone number. Fax 509-765-619, and pull all the files and search with an internet cable. Since all this information was erased, we got the McKenna Law Firm at 509-765-4451 fax. This business license, issued it through a birth certificate, because the Grant County prints out birth certificates out of a fax machine in Grant County Monitor Grant County number 1 and Grant County Monitor number 2. Superior District, and also Resources has a payroll, has checks that are issued out of Lawrence Perez computer mainframe, Human Resources. So we pulled this document out because the Social Security office has a MEID number. And that MEID number onto your phone, your Apple, your computer mainframe that's plugged in, which they pulled all those extend cords and those internet cables out to have this business license faxed over to the McKenna Law Firm at 509-765-4451. Since the law firm has this mainframe, this baseline policy regulation of service of a license plate. And the license plate is authorized. See, we recorded this before. And the law firm, the policy regulation of the law firm, McKenna Law Firm, 509-765-4451, fax. And that's Barela, Felix, A, 1824. That's Barela, B-A-R-E-L-A, Felix, F-E-L-I-X, A, 1824. That's Barela, Felix, Class A Uniform, 1824, which is a match. Because McKenna Law Firm has this affidavit. Of a business license that carries that confirmation signature verification from a business license that printed out at Grand County Courthouse. And then for the prosecutor's office on video URL, we got a visual called the State Trooper's Office. We got the confirmation signature verification, business license and requirements and services issued. jumped out on you. No, mate. No, the McCann Law Firm, the business license act for we call the policy of regulation of a police department in Tri-Cities, and we're in the Grand County Courthouse.
You've reached Southeast Communications Center. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Si es una emergencia, cuelgue y marque el 911. Para español, presione 1. To make a police report, speak with an on-duty officer, or to request a response from fire or EMS, press 3. If you are experiencing, have questions, or need help regarding a behavioral health crisis, please hang up and call 988. To reach the Benton or Franklin County Jail, please press 4. To reach the Kennewick Police Department for questions on a concealed carry permit, fingerprinting, or to request a copy of a report already made, press 5. Non-emergency dispatch.
Yeah, the Tri-Cities State Trooper's Office in Tri-Cities, Washington. Is that possible to get a connection?
Yep, 1 second. 1 second. State Patrol, this is Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, at the McCann Law Firm submitting a cover letter. I had to call the SOS Wild Corpse and give that document live to the Grant County Courthouse on video. And then there's, of course, there's judges and the prosecutor's office there, and fax machine I was using there, they was getting copies. These this is the state document that I was sending, a business license, McCann Law Firm on it. Has John, Luke McKinnon, Carla McKinnon, which they're in the parking lot with the vehicle, the white vehicle, and also the white van they pulled up in. I got files that I submitted to you from the McCann Law Firm of the business license, and I contacted the SOS Gov Corps, and she told me the whole 9 yards, and so I went everything about the confirmation verification at the SOS Gov Corps, and I did that with services. And I sent that cover letter to you. Do I send that in color, since you guys have some kind of, is it color imaging? Are you able to send that? Are you able to receive that if I send that in color imaging? Because they unplugged all the systems, and I had to come back to law firm and take the files, put them in the van, and then take the Social Security office and take the files from the van and get copies, and literally get copies and fill my bin full of documents and transport them back here to the law firm to send you this business license, which is active. Do I send that to you in color, since I had to do since I had to do that all over again?
That's fine.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
And the McKen Law Firm at 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-1619. Phone number is 509. The telephone contact is 509-765-4451. We got this accurate information. Brings a law firm to taking documents and then faxing documents, and then they disconnect those documents, and then they bring a conversation and call authorities to verify the confirmation fax, the McKen Law Firm. Pretty much that testimony and service of the law firm. Now this law firm, McKen Law Firm at 509. McKen Law Firm at 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-1619. As you can see, this is McKen Law Firm. This is John Luke McKinnon, Carla McKinnon. Policy regulation, a law firm where a window was broken out. Originally coming in here making false testimony at the Grant County Courthouse. Judges, commissioners, prosecutors, and also Barbara Vasquez and also Larissa Perez, Human Resource Payrolls. And also policy regulation of video confirmation from Grant County Courtroom Monitor 1 and Grant County Courtroom Monitor 2, that's Superior Court, District Court, and so on. Carrying the dockets, archives, policy regulation, birth certificates. That in these documents, they pulled the internet cables out. They pulled out the Washington State Troopers Association affidavit and hit their policies and dockets out with this birth certificate. Felix Blood, born 10:41 a.m. at Richland Cadillac Hospital in Richland, Washington State. At a policy regulation at a facility at Benton County. And Grant County has this business license. And they're in Grant County 704 East Olive. This business license, business card, and a Washington Farm Bill. And the Benton County Justice Department business card, 71112 Okanine Place. Say the video URL confirmation, Larissa Perez, Eric Singer, Norma Rodriguez. Taking the video confirmation, how they pull out the internet cables and how they made things up such a way, this eradicating a business license and a business license docket that's attached to the docket and also the business license for the court. The court calendars. We put that video confirmation on in front of the State Trooper's office and the Kennewick Police Department. And also the SOS Wild Corps, because there's how they come in here, malfunction and tear documents out and bring internet cables while we're on the monitor. On direct Zoom, and confirmation signature verification by FedEx, UPS, confirmation signature verification, pre-postage, I, Felix, by hereby certified prepaid postage, FedEx, UPS, and also priority first-class global services. And this FedEx confirmation signature from 509-765-4451, address 704 East Olive Avenue, Moses Lake, Wash 98837, with Marcus J. Glasper, for licensing, Governor Jay Inslee, Governor, and also the Service of Policy Regulation of Steve Hobbs and Kim Wayman, Secretary of State of 801S Law Gov Corps. Now, the Washington Farm Bill has Mr. John McKinnon, Carla McKinnon, with, of course, Donald J. Trump's signature confirmation. The registration and vote services that they have here, Donald J. Trump, for one, on this window that they busted out. And then we have the First Lady of the President of the United States of America, Melania Trump, 50th President of the United States. The 50th, and she is the 50th First Lady of the United States of America, Melania Trump. This is Melania Trump, First Lady of the United States of America. This is the 50th. This is the 50th First Lady of the United States of America. This is the authentic document of Donald J. Trump and Melania Trump. Now, this document they carry out on this business license that's issued out by the President of the United States of America. Now, we got this original document. Printed out on Donald J. Trump. Now, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, carries this affidavit. As the presidential primary election, carrying much of the tabloids and their fake news and their policy regulations of how they come here and falsify documents and bringing manufactured, prefabricated documentation into a courthouse when we're inside the courthouse itself. And then requesting to get files from the Social Security office on YouTube URL, Sarah McLean, Teresa Salo, Bob Ferguson's Attorney General's office in Kennewick, Washington. And that forms that have been filled out in Policy Regulation and Administration Office at a law firm, because Benton County Justice Department has a Washington State prosecutor, Andy Miller, Eric I. Singer, Norma Rodriguez, judge, and of course Ryan Lutzkin. He's a staff member and he's a city representative service for Richland City Hall, mayor of Richland, Washington, bringing their testimony and services of administration office. To a direct phone call, 509-765-4451. So we got this confirmation verification out of Grant County Monitor 1, Grant County Monitor 2. We issued the facts out. See this Grant County Monitor 1, Grant County Monitor 2. Printing documents and the docket calendar dates from the prosecutor's office. And then you can get copies and service of a business license. And then continue court dates for 2025 from 2024 of July 13th of 2024, Donald Trump's assassination. Because the records and divisions for his court docket by the Supreme Justice Department, itemized billing manifest of a document which is the Supreme Court of the United States. The Supreme Court of the United States, Donald J. Trump, petitioner, United States of America, respondent. Case number 2393, that's 23939. That's pages 1 through 178, Washington, D.C., date April 25th, 2024. Heritage Reporters. Heritage Reporters Corporation, official reporters, 1220 L Street Northwest, Suite 206, Washington, D.C. 20005. Phone number 202-628-488, www.hrccourtsreporters.com. So pulling his documents out. McCann Law Firm, 509-765-4451. This is the photos of my pictures inside the Grant County, outside the Grant County, inside the prosecutor's office, in the judge's chambers, commissioner's job, Barbara Vasquez, Mr. John Luke McKinnon's office, here in Moses Lake, Washington at 704 East Olive, and talking to Mrs. Robertson, and facts and confirmation verification of business license. Business license policy regulation from law firm at 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-6019. And give him the policy regulations and services. And put it on URL video confirmation, just like your racing information. And take it to policy regulation business license at Olympia office, which is Bob Ferguson's Attorney General's office, and Washington Bar Association. And then get copies of a business license. So you're getting copies from a prosecutor's office. And then stop and seizure and policy regulating executive order Donald J. Trump, bringing the administration office to its havoc. I'm trying to stop the policy regulation of download submitting from McKen Law Firm at 519-765-4451. Now, the business license renewed with the Cimarron 5 as well, because the billing manifests and activities for the federal Washington State guidelines, the Washington State guideline court rules, and also the policy regulation of the service of bringing much of their service administration office to successors to a Grand County Courthouse prosecutor's office on video URL. How they deploy a network capable of policy regulation on the services from a McKen Law Firm, which belongs to the docket that's attached to the prosecutor's office. They're verified. That's the van to transport all those documents, files, and service from Bob Ferguson's office, Attorney General's office, to the Benton County Justice Department, Eric I. Singer, Norma Rodriguez, Ryan Lutzkin, which is on video URL.
Substantially unbelievable. Stapler. How many can that do? 10? 5?
I don't have an industrial one. How many?
So this is Barbara Vasquez at the Commissioner's office. There's 3 of them.
This one could do 10, right?
And we got a stapler. We got the docket from July 13, 2024, assassination from docket from June, from September, August, March, from 2000, the year 2000 to the years 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2025. All the way to the docket and service of Superior District Court and also the municipal service and policy regulations of the servant. Testimony of a direct depositive transaction from a money and transaction repaid services for at a Grand County Courthouse. But we did this at the McKen Law Firm. We got a business license, you know. And this is Mrs. Vasquez, Barbara Vasquez, Barbara J. Vasquez at the Commissioner's Services and Service Director of the Board here in Grand County Courthouse at C.
Tyson Hill from Grant County, is he still available?
I don't know.
Tyson Hill, that's
He's at a
the
different office.
Okay. Says McKen Law Firm on it. Same as Mr. Wallace. Says McKen Law Firm on it.
Judge
Different
Wallace.
office. Says Oregon. Different office says. It's on the docket. This is their information they erased. Prints out on my first. Are you able to be, so you can see if that's going to be legible enough on,
On what?
are you able to read?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you need me to do something with this?
I was going to fax it.
Okay.
So I'm going to make sure you receive it. Now, paperclip, you gotta paperclip the rest on the back of that.
There you go.
So I put all these files together, which they erased at the Grand County Courthouse on C Street. Monitor 1, monitor 2 with the print machine. The fax machine was faxed to the Grand County Justice Department in Kennewick, Washington at 7102 Okanagan Place. Eric Isinger, Norman Rodriguez, Ryan Lutzkin, and the judge, Norman Rodriguez, Andy Miller, and also the former business license that's been renewed and issued out to John Luke McKenna and Carla McKenna at 704 South of Mose Lake, Washington. 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-619. This is Barbara Vasquez, Commissioner, making testimony of the dockets.
January 13th,
Printouts.
2023, his assassination on Trump. McKenna Law Firm, and then that's the location. 735-7112 West Okanagan Place. On Trump.
So you said Donald Trump.
Bavak, me, Donald Trump. Bavak, Social Security Office. Ryan Luskin, Norman Reese. Oh yeah, I gotta put their first name, last name, first name, last name. Yeah. Ryan Luskin. Rodriguez. Put the docket right there. Right, record. And then, do you know Garth?
I don't.
I'm inside the office making phone calls.
I don't.
Oh, that's Grand County. And then, Andy Miller. And that's gonna, and also, Eric Isinger is the former prosecutor. Physical address. That card was stuck on your card.
Oh, I sure
Took your
stuff.
card and the back, I looked at it and said,
Okay. Get rid of Mr. Storm.
Eric Isinger, and then Ryan Lutzkin. Lutzkin in.
Would you like to come in? Thank you.
Since these forms are filled out in front of Barbara Vasquez and also Kalen, election office, 35 C Street Northwest, for Washington 98823. And the birth certificate is issued out. These documents.
Video.
McKenna Law Firm at
So are you
509-765.
reading this to me?
Yeah, I was faxing it to you, now I'll give you a person since I had to make sure I had it.
My question is, sir, what would you like me to do with this?
Oh, the calendar dates. I was just, my fax machine, the McKenna Law Firm, and the computer's broke, so I had to manually put a transcript through it, because it says disqualified.
For
And they erased
court?
it. Yeah, erased it.
Okay. We're not the court. Do you
I know.
the
I
the
was-
court? I
It's
don't
not
know.
attached to the calendar, because you have,
I'm not sure what you want me
it
to
says
do.
prosecuting attorney update, McCary.
Right, yes, he met with the board this morning.
Okay.
So do you want me to give this to
I
him?
was just, I just 2 copies. So I just handed it off, because I'm going to fax it through. The imaging of my birth certificate.
What do I need your birth certificate for?
No. I was retrieving my birth certificate, and it went in the machine and erased it.
Okay. I don't know what I'm
Erased my
supposed to do
driver's
with
license, my
this.
CDL. No, I was just faxing it. I'm faxing it, and I'm gonna have it go through the imaging, my computer laptop, and And there's your.
Do you want me just to hold on to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it through and make sure you receive it.
But when I receive it, what am I supposed to do with it? I don't know.
I was just making sure you received it and went to the mail. Goes through the process of information. I erased my birth certificate. I had to go manually to go get the birth certificate.
See, this is all about judges, and that's
Right,
the
the birth
district court.
certificate. Yeah, it goes in birth certificate. What's her name? Election campaign. I did a registration form. And
I'm trying to be
I did a
helpful.
registration form on. Where is it? Oh, registration form. And this is the files right there. And there was no birth certificate. And there's no address. I got a business license attached to the Ken Law Firm. This is the Ken Law Firm. They took the fax machine, they cut the laptop, they came in my office and smashed the machine. And I just faxed it. I'm going to make sure you received it. And I'm going to send it through because my computer imaging is spitting all those images out of all the judges, your first name, your last name, your address. Elections, it says birth certificate on it. It says right on your board. You will be zoomed in service. That's my birth certificate on that board. That birth certificate. That's my birth certificate. That's ownership. So that's the ownership. That's on my laptop. And it's issuing me every time you get on the computer and you log in, it shows a picture of your face. And then it shows up on my mainframe. And then they went in and smashed it. I'm trying to get an abstract of the business license. And they erased it. I went into the machine and pulled the documents out. This is what I pulled out of the fax machine. Erased all this. It's my birth certificate. It's on the wall. Okay. I was just, now I'm going to submit it. To your. I got that card and it said Stone.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
No longer here.
No, they had a bunch of.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to fax it through.
Okay.
Because I have a brand new laptop and I did some gigabytes.
Okay.
And their attachments from Ken Law Firm. There's a fax machine. They're asking for this or this amount, and the guy comes in there, and the newspaper guy, the mailman comes up in there, and a film box. He went in there and erased all this. He went in the computer systems, logged in with the password, went in downstairs, judge's chambers password, and it's on the wall. And I'm trying to get, I pulled it out of the machine, literally all the documents. This was what they pulled out. So I'm going to fax it to the documents to make sure you received it, because this is what. You got stipulation orders, you got murder case, you got DWI, you got assault, first degree assault, domestic violence, you got police officers next to you got state troopers in the back of the vehicle. This is a state trooper with the back vehicle with the victim driving into the. They erased all this. Whoever they smashed the laptop and then they got the password and then they.
Do you want me to get this to the commissioners?
I'm going to submit it to you.
Okay.
And make sure you received it.
But what am I supposed to do with it?
I'm just saying, making sure. I was trying to receive my birth certificate. I was trying to get my birth certificate, so I literally had to log in and print out the
I
birth
don't
certificate.
understand what I'm supposed to do with this when
I did a registration form. When I did a registration for election campaign, I had to go through some channels because they erased my information, which is who I am, my identity, my birth certificate, my driver's license. I went to the DMV department. I did a video.
But this is the commissioner's office.
I understand
don't know
the
what I'm
commissioner.
supposed to
Sandy saw Dick Cheney, no Liz Cheney and Dick Cheney. And Mr. Obama, he was incarcerated in D Unit, Benton County Justice Department. This is the title. This is the pictures of Liz Cheney, Dick Cheney, and Commissioner Sandy Strawn, and all the judges that are in the Chief Justice Department that were in the system. This is my birth certificate. It's not their property. It says Benton County Justice Department. Has a business license, MCKJH, Mr. John Luke McKenna, the Ken Law Firm, Flynn Member Palmer Building in Canal.
So you just want me to hold on to this
building.
then?
It's
I
my
can hold on
property.
to it and wait for the fax.
Yeah, I want to make sure you receive it. I did hand
I will
written
hold on
you,
to this,
and
yep.
I submitted.
Yep, and you're witnessing, Caitlin, that
I was trying
am
to
receiving this.
submitted it,
Okay.
and I had to go in the feeder, and they erased it.
Okay, it is submitted.
Okay.
I will put it right.
McKen Law Firm brings us an executive order carried out. McKen Law Firm. 509-765-4451. We got a business license. And this business license protected every way, shape, and form because it is active. It's a business license. And that renewal service of the McKen Law Firm at 509-765-4451. Retrieving that information, contacting these service and these channels where a service of how corrupted they are at a law firm, at a McKen Law Firm. Moses Lake, Washington.
Give the other copy to you.
This is Kalen, election campaign in Grand County Courthouse.
October 30th. Give the other copy to you.
Presidential primary election. 509-765-4451. Fax 509-765-1618. John Lincoln County, Carlin County.
October 31st. The date was on it.
Register forms.
He said it didn't show up. Remind me, because you'll watch it, and I watched this document. Born in Cadillac Hospital at 10:34 a.m., October 21st, 1972. And then the file system is file systems 10/31/2024, and then 2024 of 1972. So this is a timeline. She said I sent her the fax. It didn't show up the date. Shows a different date. Certificate of birth is from Grand County. And posted date is 31st of the same year, 2024, matching October 21st, 1972. Birthday? I don't even know if it's my birthday or not. Could have been a fake birthday. Could have been a different birthday, right? Because the post date was 31st and 21st. 10 days later. Air Force One Doomsday. So when I was in the backseat of Bill Gates' Porsche and he drove it to the dealership because he's Roberta Barela. She was married to Roberta V. Hernandez. Bill Gates, 1831 73rd Avenue. So in the backseat we were recording so I recorded Moom and Ganja when I was at the Bend County. Samurai 5, their mother and father me. I had to go to Sacramento, California to get their title. Bring a birth certificate. Because she was born in Washington State. This is her document. So Bill Gates he's all excited, right? He wants Sunset Acres, Samurai 5. He wants Father Dylan, Father Tom, Father Cepeda, Sacrament Church in Othello. So he went on. I told him, Father Tom, Father Dylan, Father Tom, Father Dylan, Father Tom. He's working at the library here in Alfredo. He's disguised himself as somebody else. Like he speaks Spanish, speaks English. At the time, he had to speak Spanish because he he had to do a mission in San Francisco. So when I walked all the way to Beverly Hills, I made an ASS of the Old Church of Catholic Mormons, Christians, and also the Protestants, and Samurai, their Protestant church out of Camelot. From you go, right? It's Ron Kaiser's Freedom, 821 Pioneer Way. Up the hill is a Protestant church sign right at the Ron Kaiser's Freedom. So, made it totally AS of them going there to get my birth certificate. So when I opened the door, Bill Gates was Roberta. It was Melania. She's sitting in the same spot where Bill Gates had same position, same timelines, and it's 10/31 of 2072 and 10/31 of 2024. So when they did the COVID, I had to go to the courthouse, and then I had to sit there with the Kennedy building. I had breakfast, lunch, dinner, nighttime I had to swim, exercise. I had no breaks. No holidays, no vacations. Kim Wayman, Secretary of State, no time, no vacations out of California. She was born and raised in California. She had a university scholarship from college campus. She didn't tell me this, but I had it when I was. Steve Hobbs is Secretary of State, and Kim Wayman's, this is the original document. Steve Hobbs was born in Washington. Kim Wayman was educated at the California College University campus, Stanford University. There's Mr. Bidlab. There's Kadia Rice. There's Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney. So Liz Cheney and Dick Cheney, I get the document, Richard Cheney, because the monument says Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, Sandy Strum, Benton County Commissioner from Benton County Justice Department, Dale Garth and Annie Miller, and then it says the prosecutor recommendation service method. So the cause of death and services, because we had a standby Marine who died at the line of duty protecting Felix, Barela, a sibling media family member. Don Dayton's birth certificate, I got his driver's license, and McKinnon's driver's license, and the audit title for the Quinault building. This is a $1 billion establishment right across the street, which is called the Simon's Mall. Fresno Blackstone, where our property is on the beachfront on the property states. That's Elvis Presley's biological daughter. That's with me on the front lawn at the cliffs at Shell Beach, Oceano, Pismo Beach. So when Bill Gates requested the certificate for a business license for employment security, ESC number, they sent it to electronic email, and it said I didn't date it. So when I dated it, but I sent an email from down to the Grand County Courthouse, Judge Tim says the email didn't show up. He said the quarterlies for first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, I paid the bus pass. When they shot Donald Trump on July 13th, they asked for the recommendations and services for prosecuting the recommendations on the affidavits and the policy regulations for falsifying documents as an agency and getting a building permit from Cimarron 5 to put that building permit. On the building says Teresa A. Saber, Bob Ferguson, Washington Bar Attorney's Office, Bar Association. So the window was replaced by a bulletproof window. So that audit form went through and the taxes were paid. So when they tried to make things up, it was paid for. So when I went to the gun store, it was a gun store warehouse. And he was on top of the gun, on the roof. And he was trying to do a permit and sign it, and he didn't have no authorization. So when they did it, they erased everything and made it like it was a abandoned building. It was a gun store building. Ain't that unbelievable? And then I got $900,000 deposit, and I got the Town Beach Section 35 Town 43 ring. The ring. I gave it back to you. 43 East. The parcel number is 50434335000203090. Sign it. Thank you. Yep. Can I get your phone number for sending your information to your fax machine? I'm in the ballot form. I got my email back. I submitted an email. So they returned, I had a date, make sure everything was dated, so I just dated it. The 31st of October, 2024.
Here you go.
Thank you. 509734 or 754? Okay. Technology Service Prosecutor's Office, District Court, and Juvenile Sunlight Conference Room, Wonderful Conference Room, County, Human Resources, Floor 1, District Court, Civil Law, Libraries, Asian Lakes, Conference Rooms, Grand Coulee, Grants Conference Room, second floor, Auditor's Office, Political Licensing, Election Recording, Voter Registration, Court 202, Ramp 2 Annex, District Court, Office Courtroom 301, second floor, Auditor's Office, Vehicle License, Election Options, Recording, Voter Registration, Court 202. October 31st of 2024. Certificate file 146-1972-034775. First name Felix, last name Barela, dated October 21st, 1970, 10:41 a.m. This is the Federal Person Office, Clement, down day jumping JD fence, Republican Party nominees. Original document. It's the Federal Parsons offices. Federal Parsons and also the service that they have. November 5th, 2024, general elections. This is October 31st, 2024. It's a F-150 Raptor, 2018 Raptor 4x4 Super Crew, 145-inch wheelbase, 3.5 V6 EcoBoost, electric 10-speed auto with tow package. Exterior lighting, blue lighting, interior black leather bucket seats. Exterior box link bumper Raptor, unique front performance. Dual exhaust system, easy fuel, capless filter exhaust, dual tailpipe. Link, headlamps, auto lamps, headlamps, LED, power, tailgate light, running boards, cast aluminum, two coax, trailer weights, controls, wool lip molding, including equipment group 802A Raptor Series power sliding rear window, Singh 3, 4.10 front axle with torsion differential, 360-degree camera, that's a BUS. It's a Bliss. That's a Bliss with trailer tower. That's a Bliss BLIS. So electronic auto temperature control, sync connect, heating steering wheel, inflated rear safety belts, integrated trailer brake connections, LED box lighting, LED mirror spotlights, pro trailer backup assistance, remove start system, B&O play premium auto system, voice activated navigation, optionals, equipment. 3.5 liter V6 Echo, LT315/70 R17 ESW all-terrain, 3.10 electronic lock RR axle, 750 GVWR package, front license plate bracket, California emission systems, tailpipe systems, 17-inch forged aluminum wheels, tailgate app. This is Pingree Ford, Pigre. Ford Factory P.O. Box 370 Sela, Washington 98942. Ramp is RA72. Dealer is 74V486. Final assembly plant, factory plant is Dearborn, D-E-A-R, Born, Dearborn. Item number 74S3250T1. Serial number is HG201NRB2X 815-002-73707-2017. That's HG201NRB2X 815-002-73707-2017. Functional four-wheel disc brakes with ABS, set, start, stop, tech, curve control, dynamic hitch assistant, electrical 4x4 shift on fly, fail-safe cooling systems, hill descent, off-road mode, off-road shocks, rear view camera, reverse sensing system, select able drive modes, select shift transmission, Cyrus, SAT, CVC, NA, AK, and HI, skid plates, terrain management system, advanced track with RSC airbags, front seat mounted side impact airbag safety canopy, illuminated entry, perimeter alarm system, security code keyless keypad, SOS post crash alert system, tire pressure monitor system, warranty, 3-year warranty, 360,000 miles, bumper to bumper. 5-year warranty, 60,000 powertrain. 5-year, 60,000 miles roadside assistance. 3-year, 360,000 bumper to bumper warranty. 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain, 5-year, 60,000 mile roadside assistance.
Well, the McKenna Law carries this executive order carrying by the services they have. At 509-76541, McKenna Law Firm. This is Barbara Vasquez, Commissioner's Office.
Yeah, get the January 13th to 19th, and then
Calendar
copy
dates.
that, and copy of my state, and copy of my dental record, business license.
Business license. So we got the other staff member, Barbara Vasquez's office. We got this staff member taking a copy of a business license from the McKenna Law Firm at 509-765-451. Prints out the Social Security statements, business license from SOS.gov Corp's Kim Wayman, Steve Hobbs.
The originals are on the bottom, the copies are on top.
Grand County Courthouse, C Street, President Joe Biden's photo, the flag at the Grand County Courthouse. The president's primary election, Grand County, 35 C Street, Northwest, Fair to Watch 98823. Notice the flag, the Joe Biden portrait of the president, 46th President of the United States of America, and the president's primary election.
officers I have. President of the United States of America, John Lieutenant 519-7654 for my one, Jimmy Carter, George Bush Sr., Jr., and also Bill Clinton, and also policy and regulation President Obama. Policy and regulation Jimmy Carter. This is Mr. Gerald Ford, Gerald R. Ford, George Bush Sr., Mr. Richard Nixon, George Bush Sr., Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, George Bush Sr., Mr. Richard Nixon. George Bush, 43rd President of the United States and policy regulation is documents of service of the Land and Anchorage Society of Greenland, Mr. Of course, Donald Trump Jr. Land is on here in Greenland and also pronounced hostile service of policy regulation of the Melania. And that's Annabella Trumpin, Buck Trumpin, Tiffany Chapin, Laura Trumpin, Melania Trumpin, Donald Trumpin, Buck Trumpin, Trump Jr. and Eric Trumpin. Policy regulation, Trump Family Administration Office. Of course, we have Bill Gates, former Bill Gates, Microsoft. William H. Gates, policy regulation. Bill Gates, policy regulation, effective here at the Great Courthouse. And that's Bill Gates at 704 Solve, 519-765-441 fax, 519-765-1619. President and Prime Election, birth certificate of ownership right out there. On the birth certificate received at the Grand County Courthouse. First name Felix, last name Barela, October 21st, 1972. This birth certificate is first name Felix, last name Barela, which is Roberta Hernandez, 30 years of Vascular, 32 years, Juan Barela in Texas.